Damn it, if only someone helped.
Yeah, I'll get to you in a second. God. Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl. And it's been a couple of weeks since I've recorded, not that it matters to you, since you're probably not going to start seeing these until I've gotten through about 5 episodes. But last time, we made our way to the largest settlement we've yet seen in one of these games, run by Duty, who I am not super fond of right now for the way they treated me. But we do have a job now, and that's going to be to go visit this mysterious... is it the X-18 lab? I have a feeling this is going to be our scariest encounter yet, but unfortunately, we're going to have another one before we get there, because I want to get back down into the tunnels we visited before and find S.T.A.L.K.E.R's stash. See, I've been doing some reading on this game, and apparently there's actually a really dumb mechanic regarding the way shooting works, and I think it's led to a lot of the frustration that I've been experiencing. Basically, when you shoot an enemy, or rather when you rapidly fire in general, it actually reduces your outgoing damage for the next second or so, and it slowly ramps back up to full. Now, that may actually be benefiting us the other way around, but either way, I'd really like to either get rid of that, or find a weapon that makes it so that it doesn't matter. And some people have said that once you get a NATO weapon, it becomes a lot less noticeable, so that's going to be another one of our goals for this part. And we did spend all of our money on this Merc suit, but if anything, that's just one more reason to get back out there and get that stash. But like I said at the end of the last part, I really do enjoy this. This ambiance of lots of people around, conversation, music, all in the dull glow of these lights in what would otherwise be a pretty musty basement. By comparison, it feels like a luxury hotel. This is how you do atmosphere in games. Have a nice, safe little hidey hole that contrasts itself with the environment you're used to. And I really like this over Call of Pripyat, in that we actually had to fight to get here. It's sort of like Fallout New Vegas in that way, where getting to relative safety feels more like a reward. Alright, but there was, I believe, an objective I forgot to follow up on with this guy. I'm here for the job. Yep, and we get a Gravy artifact for protecting the camp. Let's see what you've got. I've got a big problem, man. I lost my rifle in the wild territory. Hunter, wait, do we know you? I wanted to shoot some bloodsuckers, but I barely got away. Listen, bro, if you get it back, I'll pay you. I've made a little cash here, and I'll give you all of it. Just get my rifle back. It's a family rifle, you know? Passed from father to son, and I lost it. I've grown used to it. It's like an extension of my arm now. Go on. I'll give you anything. Just return my rifle, I beg you. I lost it by that place where those bloodsuckers live. Here are the coordinates. Be careful, though.
Damn.
Bloodsuckers aren't the friendly kind. Okay, I'll try to get your rifle, but...
How did I manage that?
I won't cheat you. Yeah, it's in your interest. I'll try to get your rifle, but with the bullet-spongy nature of these enemies, it might be a little bit difficult. Hey guys, is this the road out? From the look of it, sometimes mutants do get through. Go on, keep moving. What are you staring at? Okay, so you've got nothing to tell me? I'm assuming I can come this way. But it seems like this is the only section of the city they've walled off. The rest... Or, is this even a city? No, I'm thinking this looks actually more like an industrial site. I guess comparison is a powerful thing. Wow, these things are tough. Those crickets are real ominous, making my way through these improvised barricades and rusting cars. And one lone grave beside them. I guess we can't dig them all up. Or can we? Oh, we can, but they're not all stashes.
Wolfhound, we got visitors. Some stalker is coming right at us. What do we do?
Don't you know what to do with witnesses? Finish him and make no fuss.
Roger, on it.
That doesn't sound good. Should I get a rifle? Yep, I see you guys up there. I see you. Bandits from the look of it. I don't want to accidentally open fire on duty and give myself a bad time every single time I go up to the bar. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's our weapons free indicator. And I want that for a shot. Boom. Good ambush. Not sure why I'm not hitting you. I think that's 2 down. Just 1 left. And an anomaly, or an artifact right there. I see you right there. Bang. Still alive. Thank you, Crosshair. We're good, but there's still 1 more. You know, I probably would have walked straight into you in the dark up there if it hadn't been for me being able to just openly hear you on comms. I know that hit. I think these guns are also quite inaccurate, in addition to the damage debuffs. And it just makes each of these encounters feel like they take forever. You still not dead? I still hear someone shooting, but I can't see where you are. You're up there somewhere? Tell you what, I have got something for you. There we are. That might have affected me more than anything you were slinging down at me. Sounds like home base is concerned. Works for me. And now what did we get? Wrenched. And this one is a little less safe to get to. Alright, I'll deal with you in a second. Don't think I'd forget about you. I still have to loot your corpse. Yeah, this is not good. No dramatic effects. Just lots and lots of danger. There we are. And there's nothing in it. Oh man, I feel like I'm finding, like, nothing. Oh, and I still have my old suit on me. Yeah, I should probably get rid of that at the earliest convenience. Or, wait. It's full condition? Did I get that as a reward? Huh. Things that happen when you wait a couple weeks to record again. Yeah, I've got to go sell that thing. Probably through here, right? I can't tell if there's somebody down there. Yep. Red. Back to this. In fact, better yet, more use for grenades. Oh, you're running towards me? That wasn't a smart move. That wasn't a smart move at all. Alright, where'd you go? Where'd you go? This seems like it was supposed to be a death funnel, but it didn't work out for you. Oh! And that's the end of you. Have you found what I was looking for? We were going to be so over-encumbered, but that appears to be a NATO rifle. And I am very, very much wanting this. You know what? Maybe I abandon the search for this guy's rifle for now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those corpses will be there.
Closing in on you. Looks like he's gunned down all of the snipers. Watch out. He's coming from the bar.
Well found. I didn't get it. Did he knock off our snipers all by himself?
Yes, send a couple of guys to cover your asses.
Roger. On it.
Now you've done it, Wolfhound. And
military chopper is coming to blow you to pieces.
Sparkler, ooh. Well, we'll read that, but let's get inside now. Well, I'll be honest, I've been trying to do right by people, but in this world, this is really how you make a name for yourself.
There goes your chopper. You're next, you political scumbags.
Did you guys shoot down a helicopter? Oh, well, that makes things easier for me. I guess that means our mission is still on. Okay, let's, there you are. Let's just wait a second between each shot and see how that does us. Yeah, no, you're facing the wrong way, bud. That's why you're having issues. Impressive trick you're doing, but it's not working out for you. Yep, I am perfectly content. The only way you're gonna get me is if you rush, and something tells me you're not too keen to do that. After I just John Wicked all your buddies. That barrel's not gonna explode? Okay, God, it is so dark out there. Thank you, Lightning, for illuminating my enemies. It's like the zone itself is trying to clear a path for me. Thankfully, my PDA tells me you're not down. Yep. In your direction. Boom. I can't see who else is out there. Let's just stop for a little snack, you know, in the middle of the shootout. Oh, it's so tiring. You know, helping out the newbies, training them in combat tactics. I feel like this game is just giving me so much in the way of artifacts. Try and go for headshots. That's much less accurate. Oh, you're both wounded, aren't you? Alright, well, let me just hoover up all these valuables. You guys don't need them, right? Man, it's so easy to make money in the zone. I don't understand why you're not just doing this. There we are. Oh, and you all have NATO weapons. Who are you shooting at if not me? You know, if they weren't happy with my performance with regards to the mutant wave, they should be much happier with me clearing out the western end of their contested territory. Should I be taking all of these? I'm too heavily loaded to continue. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop this gun. Yeah, so according to this, the NATO rifle, the TRS-301, is considerably better. The only issue right now is ammo. But we've got droplets, which do substantially reduce radiation, but also quite substantially reduce our endurance. What else? We've got these sparklers, which gives us much more endurance, but make us more prone to being hurt by electric shock. I'm thinking maybe we start keeping some of these, since they don't give us that much, and start using them to our own ends. What do you think? And Fireball, minus a lot of radiation and a lot of endurance. Oh wow, look at that. The detail in some of these structures is actually quite gorgeous. I mean, look, we can see this thing partially collapsing on itself, all the exposed brick. Alright, but we've got to make our way back to that bar. Oh, it is such a maze to navigate this place. This thing, for which you will give me, you know, a small fraction of its cost. 2 of these. Our old rifle, yeah. Let's give you that. How much would you theoretically give me for that? Not a lot, we're keeping it. And meat chunk, you guys. Gravy and wrenched. And that's a lot of our money made back already. Now, I'll also sell you all this ammo that we're currently not going to be using, and I'll buy a little bit from you. However, I can probably scavenge more from the rest of those guys who are currently lying dead on the ground, and I'm sure there's more up ahead. Now, according to this, ours is actually quite a bit better than anything that you would sell us at substantial cost. Now, it would be nice to have that sight, so maybe that's something we'll look into in the future. It seems to just reduce our resistance. Okay, so that's actually very, very good to have. And this reduces our endurance, but this adds it. So if we do that, right, and then do that, now we have minus 20 rads, which could also enable us. So we could also add the droplets as well, have no reduction in endurance.
Chernobyl veterans, join duty. We have a huge responsibility to protect the world from the expanding zone.
Now, I will give duty this. What I really like about the factions in this game is that all of them, from a certain point of view, do make sense. Aside from the bandits, there's very few mustache-twirling villains in this. I mean, in this case, it's all about stopping the zone from expanding. And in the case of freedom, it's all about making that knowledge open and harnessing it, while, you know, I could certainly understand the view of that being a very dangerous thing to try and do. Okay, but let's try out that rifle against them and get out there. Also, I'm only now realizing that it's probably the loudspeaker from here that I was faintly hearing in the initial area. I guess something like that would carry over such a dead and desolate earth as this. The sound of those firefights. What is it they're shooting at? Is there some kind of big mutant battle going on? Maybe it would be better, once I get to where they are, to just sort of let them fight it out. They've just got some kitted out versions of the gun that I already had. Well, I'm not too interested in that for the time being. There is a suit here. We can pick that up. I imagine these things are really just around to keep us in the fight. If we can't afford any new armor, that is. But let's have a real look at you, merc. These are mercenaries, the guys who gave us a really hard time in the Call of Pripyat. And as far as I'm concerned, basically just upgraded bandits. Well, let's go back and sell this suit again. I really am hurting for the lack of places to store things. Thanks, guys, for waiting until morning for me to sell all the lootables I got from all your dead buddies. Looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit more looting while we're at it. I hate this bug where you can't drop something. I'm not seeing a way through. Oh, I think I'm starting to get it. I should have known that the sniper was there to show me something. Did you drop your gun? It's going to be another one of those sniper AKs anyway. But alright, let's quick save and make our way through. Oh, we are such sitting ducks up here. Can we see anything? All I'm seeing is a lot of electrical anomalies and no tracers, so I don't know where you are. But I am getting PDA pings.
You, Stalker. Help us. We were attacked by mercs and half of our team was killed. Help us, and I promise you won't regret it. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I've uploaded the coordinates. Watch out. Wolfhound and his crew are by the chopper.
Okay, by the chopper. I imagine that flaming wreck is it right there.
That's it, you egghead moron. Either you give me the results or you leave this place in a body bag. If you attack, I will destroy the information. You won't get my work.
I'm getting guy real
Professor,
close.
you're a smart man. Give us the info.
Nope. Oh, wow, this thing is good.
You want me to destroy the research results? Stay away from me.
Okay, yeah, okay. Definitely loving the NATO rifle. Look, oh wow, it's turning these guys into Swiss cheese. Alright, die. Alright, I'm actually pretty confident now. But we should probably hurry and kill as many of these guys as we can, as fast as we can. In case this is time sensitive. Oh no, I accidentally hit quick load! Oh, come on! I think I had that as the key for healing at the time.
You, Stalker. Help us. We were attacked by mercs and half of our team was killed. Help us, and I promise you won't regret it. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I've uploaded the coordinates. Watch out. Wolfhound and his crew are by the chopper. That's it, you egghead moron. Either you give me the
Alright, let's use the information we gained to just be more efficient killers.
Destroy the information. You won't get my work.
You're still there. Die. Oh god, I love this thing.
You're a smart man. Give us the info and go where you want.
Sucks for you.
This chat is over. I guess it's going to get as you wish.
Okay, this is actually a real good position to hit them from. Wow. Yeah, okay. I feel a little bit better about going after that controller now. But, thinking we probably... Oh, nope. They're still under attack. Where are they? Let's get onto the same side as our allies so we can protect them. You right here. Where'd you go? Full auto to the face. And that should make things a bit safer for our new friends. Now, are these guys the survivors of the crash? Like, are they military? In any case, it looks like most of them didn't make it. And you've got some lootables on you with NATO rounds. Oh, wow. Yeah, this definitely appears to be government, so why are you using these NATO rounds? Okay, well, I'm also not sure why you guys know where stashes are, but we won't worry about that too much right now. Before I start looting this ammo, though, let's see what you're all about. Maybe this is one way to get back in the good graces of the government? Professor Kruglov. That is a mighty fine suit you've got there. Mind if I borrow it? Stalker, I'm begging you. We were returning from Yantar when the mercs shot down our helicopter. I heard that they're looking for information, but I know they'll kill us. Help me get to the lake, and I'll tell you everything I know about what you call the Brain Scorcher. Okay, yeah, I definitely need information. Thank you, Stalker. I'm not much of a fighter, but I know the way, so I'll lead and you cover us. Okay, and don't worry, we're backed by my quick save guarantee. I'm so in love with this gun, you guys. You have no idea. After what a slog it's been up until this point. Bang! One headshot from a distance. Beautiful. I need to find out if I can... Oh, no, you're running too far ahead. No, I forgot this game is from like 2006. I had forgotten about escort missions like this, and how they used to be, like, everywhere. Okay, are we good? If you don't want that, I'll certainly take it. More of you out there. Probably want me to talk to you, but I'd rather eliminate the threats ahead of you, if you don't mind. And who are the rest of you shooting at? Bang. Oh. Shootouts are quite a bit more intense now. Somehow being able to kill them more just makes it feel more exciting because it's up the pace so much. Wait, are you an enemy back there, or who's exchanging fire right now?
Hurry up before anyone gets here.
Hang on, wait, I should heal up.
I see Kruglov at the construction site. Let's go get him.
Yeah, you know, maybe this wouldn't be as much of a problem, you know, keeping your location secret, if everybody didn't broadcast so openly.
Hurry up before anyone gets here.
Okay, cool. But I would really like it if you'd give me a moment to stop and loot some of this ammo. Not much of an ambush. I mean, is this your first time in the field? Oh, okay, never mind. I see what you're talking about now. But it seems like I was more prepared than he was. Where'd that other guy go? I know there's at least one more. Yep!
Hurry up before anyone gets here.
Okay, we are definitely looting you. Take all we can. We're gonna need it, that's clear. But I have to say, like, you would think that this older game would be more hardcore. That's usually how things trend in gaming. But I feel here, like, I'm just never wanting for anything. For cash, for ammo, for supplies. But I feel like with this one, I mean, like I said in the previous part, I just can't catch a moment to speak.
Martin, there is a burner anomaly heading the tunnel. We'd better split up and go one by one. That will give us a better chance to survive. You go first, and when I see you have reached the end of the tunnel, I'll follow. Beware of the fire traps, and look out for hot air distortions.
Okay. But, I'm thinking, you know, since this clearly is your first time, maybe be a bit more careful with the pistol and leave the Han Solo stuff to me. Okay, thank you for your advice. And can we trade with you? Not really. Alright, drop. And I guess we're going in. Anomalies in the dark. Very dangerous stuff. And are you bandits at the end there? It seems like there was a scuffle. There's about to be even more of one. The last thing I need is somebody shooting at me on the way through. Crosshair marks you as zombified. Okay, now would be a good time to check the controls for how we change fire modes. And that is indicated, yeah, so we've got automatic, single, and burst. I'm a single kind of guy myself. Bang. Well, that didn't hit. Okay, you and your shotgun are not going to do much from over there, but wow, why is this not... Is this just down to inaccuracy? You're taking a lot of punishment and you're still not actually dead. Alright, let's see what we can do. This darkness is what kills it! How are we gonna get through this if even being close causes it to go off? Maybe once it starts, we should just move fast? Artifacts everywhere, though, just every which way. Certainly very profitable. You sure you don't want to get in on this? Oh, and it's so loud. You know, it's actually useful to use these things to light the way. Oddly enough, it actually makes it easier to navigate and survive them. Let's put you out of your misery. Looks like you guys actually took down some mercs. Let's back off, though. Alright, I'm through. Do you have the means to make it through on your own? Alright, let's hope you're good for this. Somehow this is even more intense than going through myself. You're not even tossing, you're just following in my path. I hope you have a real good memory! Doesn't seem like you do. Do you need a medkit? Or does that suit just protect you? Good lord, it's like watching your child climb on top of a wood chipper. Except, you know, I care a little less than that. Well, we're through. Now what?
We are safe, finally. Thank you for your help. I owe you one, so here, take this flash drive. These are the results of our last expedition. I'm sure Barkeep will pay you well for this stuff.
Huh, so it's not your first time. You're actually familiar with the local players. Alright, well, we've got it, and if you visit our mobile laboratory... Oh, wow, you actually will give me one! Okay. I really would like to pick your brain. What do you want to know? Who are you, and how did you end up here? My name is Kruglov. I'm a professor of biology. I study the zone. Yesterday, for example, I found an animal of particular interest, Anthropomorphus dendromutantis vulgaris. Does that mean you find it a vulgarity against nature? I mostly find and document new species of mutant animals, their traits and distinctive features. The information is then thoroughly studied and transferred to the outside world. Some of it, of course, goes to Barkeep. My discoveries have helped save the lives of many stalkers. I was just transporting the results of my latest research to the laboratory near Lake Yantar when the helicopter came under fire. Interesting.
If you come to our mobile lab in Yantar, we'll give you a real scientist.
Excellent. I have a feeling that our hard work in making friends has finally paid off. But unfortunately, this is all quite a detour. If I look through here... Yeah, this is probably the path to Yantar. Well, I'll keep you in mind, but I'm getting sidetracked. I've got a lot to do still. You don't have to go Far Cry on these guys, you know. Yeah, I think you got him. But it's bringing up an interesting thing that was present in Call of Pripyat as well, but I feel like it might be even more present here. There's that constant clash between being in it for yourself and being in it for the benefit of everyone. And both of those ideologies take different forms depending on who you're talking to, whether it's be to contain the zone, to bring the knowledge to the outside world, or even just to use that knowledge to further survival of everyone within it. Kruglov's research. As it turns out, the emissions affect primarily the advanced spheres of cognitive activity. Experiments show that only humans and animals with developed cognitive processes, such as dogs and horses, are susceptible to these emissions. Well, I guess that explains why there's no mutant mosquitoes. Of the above, only humans enter a state of trance. In animals, the effect is limited to a strong feeling of fear. Judging by this evidence, it would be reasonable to conclude that the emissions are geared specifically towards the human brain. Extensive studies on volunteers have shown that subjects will leave the trance state if given medicamental treatment. There's a word I haven't seen before. We also developed experimental devices that will protect, to a certain extent, the human brain from these emissions. According to our calculations, the source of these emissions is located in the center of Lake Yantar, so that's why they set up the lab there. The source is likely to be artificial in nature, which means that it can be disabled. There's also the danger of criminals attempting to reach the source of the emissions and gaining control over it. So over there, that's definitely the key to reaching the center of the zone then. Okay, you guys just became my best friends in the world. What are you? The Wind of Freedom suit. Light Stalker suit, produced by the gunsmiths of the Freedom faction. It consists of a light military bulletproof vest with reinforced Kevlar plates. It can protect from weak weapons. The fabric of the suit is treated with a special mixture which increases anomaly activity resistance. You know what? We've got to start creating our own stalker stashes. I think that's a necessity. They need to be places that are easily locatable on the map. So where are we right now? Down here in this lower corner. I think this chest is going to be our first. Now what I had read is that you basically, if you want to store stuff, you do what I just did. You leave it in a stash somewhere, or potentially, if you're really meta, you know which corpses will never despawn, and you use those as containers. Now, what is this on our map? It seems like there's some kind of marker in this area. Oh, a stash. But nothing in it. Maybe these are places that we're meant to use as stashes? Stash right here. Yep, let me just squeeze on through and grab these things. What have you got? Crystal Thorn. Minus 20 rads, but at plus 100 bleeding. Now, we're going to try that because I want to find out, once again, is that an active effect or something that only affects us if we end up in that condition? It's real important to know. It does not. So basically, it's very useful while artifact hunting. We've just got to be real careful not to get shot or hurt while we're doing it. Hang on, while searching the bodies at the crash site, it led me back here. You've got to be... Okay, so the stashes spawn when we find the things. But yeah, okay, eyes on the prize now. We have a family rifle to locate. And it should be right over in this neighborhood somewhere. There's a tunnel down here. Oh, it's going to be through this, right. Okay, seems like every other body knows about stashes. Oh, the floor is lava. Are you guys going to move around too? Because if so, that's going to be real dangerous for me. Can we climb up here? Yes, only barely. I really hope we don't end up in a situation where it's hard to get back. Man, how did you even manage this, my guy? That is a shotgun. That's a shotgun, sir. And it's identical to the one I already had. Okay, well, we'll just assume it's the one in perfect condition. Oh well. Now, to see about getting out of here, are there maybe reasons to continue? I did not mean to do that. Doesn't seem so. Seems like this is the end of the road. Alright, let's go. It may have been a small-time quest, but it led to big-time things. Flash, plus 73 endurance, minus 10% electric shock. Electro sometimes bursts this artifact. Stalkers readily use it because of its good qualities. Not a bad price, and a good external look make this artifact appealing to collectors. It seems like you guys have started to move in, have you? Well, take your time, I guess. Taking control of this probably makes things a lot easier for you, right? Hey, buddy. Someone helped you. Any news? Did you find it? Yeah, here's your rifle. Wow, you found my rifle? I'm lost for words, man. How about a shotgun? Maybe find that word. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful. You really helped me out there. You really did. Here, take this. It ain't much, but it's all I got. I won't forget your help, and I hope to repay you in time. Listen, I'll tell you something. There's a weird boarded-up house near the place you found my rifle. Nobody really knows what's inside it, but you can see through the windows that there are anomalies there. Lots of them. There might be artifacts there, too. I don't know how to get there, though. Okay, well, thank you. That is useful information, and I'll check it out later. But for now, here's the flash drive Professor Kruglov gave me. Ah, good boy. I think Duty will be very grateful for this info. Here's your reward. You know, you're the first person who's called me a good boy where I didn't like it. Anyway, 5,000, which should be nothing compared to what we're about to sell you. We have so many artifacts, and we do not need most of them. Now, those increase our endurance. I'm going to keep one more. Get rid of this, get rid of all these, and get rid of all these. I like to keep one of each of these. This one... yeah, we'll actually keep that as well. Well, it's been real, 100 Rads Bar. Just one drink before I go. But unfortunately, I've got a dangerous mission to embark on. Two, actually. I've got one dangerous mission to embark on the way to my next dangerous mission. And in fact, I ran into a dangerous mission on the way to my previous dangerous mission, so, I think while I'm still blurring my vision, now would be a good time to have a look at the encyclopedia. Now, a controller. A rare mutant seen near to the center of the zone. Bears a superficial resemblance of a humanoid with a disproportionately big head. Possesses a good perception and an ability to control the behavior of less developed creatures. Mature specimens are capable of taking control over humans' head. This is a ferocious enemy, and even the most experienced stalkers are afraid of meeting it. Well, it's in the way of that stash. I should have located it last time. The thing is, the reason I didn't go for it was because I couldn't find it, but I saw the marker on the map when I was editing.
Get out of here, Stalker. Get out of here, Stalker. Get out of here, Stalker.
Yeah, I can see when I'm not wanted. The thing is, in these games, you always have a choice whether to run, hide, or fight. And in this case, the price of running is, on the one hand, you get to live another day. On the other, you've got to come back for whatever you left behind. Oh wow, there's a whole pack of these things. And they are not responding well to being shot in the face. Maybe the NATO rifle would be better for this, just for a rate of fire. You guys really don't seem to be having trouble with this pit, which kind of makes me wonder as to the purpose. Alright, all we can do is keep you at bay. You do have some sense of self-preservation instinct, so you won't attack all at once. Boom, and boom, and boom. It's a good thing you don't know when I'm out of ammo. Yeah, it seems like as long as we're facing you, you know better than to try and attack. It's just turning our back that causes problems. Yeah, sorry I wasn't too useful in that fight against the mutants when I just got here, but, hey, do you maybe get a little bit more respect for clearing out and reuniting the halves of your fractured city? No? I didn't think so. Okay. Again? Okay, well, lucky for you, I have a nice new toy to use. Although, unfortunately, it'll probably be hard to find ammo for it against the likes of these guys. Sounds like they're trying to flank around, and it's not working out for them due to the anomaly clusters. Yep, this is going about as well as you should probably be expecting by now. Oh, that's cheating, firing through the metal plates. Luckily, I brought my own sheets. You know, waiting between shots definitely helps as well. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you for helping me lose some of this weight. I'm carrying so much ammo. Now, where is this stash? Oh no, you're not really gonna make me reach my hand down there, are you? Oh, thank goodness. Look at this huge corpse pile. I'm pretty sure I had read that these guys will despawn eventually, but look at this. Oh, it's like slapstick comedy, all of them trying to funnel through here. You know, if their motivation is money, I can't imagine why they're this fanatical in their pursuit of this place. Like, you would think bandits would cut and run at the first sign of trouble. I can see mercenaries being tougher in that regard, but you guys? I was just having a sip of water while it loaded. Help them fight off the bandits at Agriprom? Okay, I guess this place is already contested again. Whoops. I'm hearing mutants and voices. But still no PDA pings. Here we go. Okay, over here by the stashes. Well, it's an excuse to loot, if nothing else. Where are you? What's happening? Oh, bloodsuckers, right! I don't know how much help I'm gonna be here. I really don't. You guys. Come on, yes, hit me. If you're hitting me, you're not hitting them. There's just not much I can do for you. Any more bloodsuckers? If I don't even know where they are. I've just got to rely on you guys to show me where they are. I mean, that's all I've got, really. Oh, there's a... And on top of everything, there's a shootout. Bandits? Come on. Who else? There's one more. And dogs! Now the dogs have joined us! You know, maybe this just isn't a good spot for a base.
Yes!
Well, on the bright side, you'll get another chance with the bloodsuckers. Come on. Come on. Yep, come for me. For me. Where are you at? Yes. Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself and die. Now, what about over here? I know there's at least one more of these things. And my allies, unfortunately, have fewer self-preservation instincts than the dogs. Anybody on the side this time? No. But we're still losing people. Is it another bloodsucker still out here? Well, I guess that counts. Come back for the reward. Well, most of you still didn't make it. But I guess this counts, you know, fighting off the mutants and the bloodsuckers and the bandits, oh my. And the military are still here on top of everything, it seems like. Alright, can the dogs perhaps take care of that for me? That would be really awesome. I guess you guys really don't want to give this up, especially after all the bleeding you did for it. Alright, well, rather than go over there, where there may be even more troops, it's probably safer for us to go down the way we came in before and fully backtrack. And honestly, I've already decided that whether we need to or not, I'm gonna be finishing that controller. I mean, I just can't rest at night knowing that it's here. Who are you? A random loner. Were you here before? Hopefully the bloodsucker from this area... Not dead. Not dead. They are back. Okay, well, you're down. Do headshots matter? It seems like they probably do, and became that. And mostly none the worse for wear. What I had realized in editing is that we never came down here, which is the probable location of the stash. What was that about, and was it going to kill me? There's something really weird happening here. And now that I think about it, there never were any military down this way. It's like this area itself is breathing. This comes out back over here. It's like the ventilation is taking on a life of its own. Okay, there's a stash down here. The other thing is a ladder that may lead to the surface. Oh! Okay, I've got to keep an eye out for those shimmers. What are you? Another wrenched. Does that... that sort of looked pry-offable. What is it with the ominous chairs? Those are always how you know you're going into a spooky place. We're gonna have to walk over that. Ow. Just gonna have to deal with it. What made this tunnel? But from the look of that stove, someone may have been here recently. That little candle, I mean. way to get back to the surface from here. I think that might even be the place I tried to take cover from the helicopter in the previous episode. Wow, it'll start all the way back here, so we basically gotta follow it up. And then follow it back. See, the thing is, they don't move in exactly a consistent fashion. These are by far my public enemy number one right now. And that taunting, squeaking light just won't stop. Oh, it just brings us back here. It was just a shortcut. Now, tell me about this stash, then. I know it's over here somewhere. There we go, and it is nothing. Well, that particular shenanigan aside, what's in here? This seems not good. I thought that was a person at first, just standing silhouetted in the light, but this is S.T.A.L.K.E.R's stash. Give me that. Oh, and it's more than just a stash. It's a whole hidden base. Only accessible through here, but who would be crazy enough to try it? I mean, here, you're sharing a lair with bloodsuckers and all kinds of things. And there's too much bloom to tell, but it seems like the S.T.A.L.K.E.R had all kinds of plans. No. All kinds of stuff. A whole bunch of ammunition, which is no longer useful to us. A whole bunch of med kits. And some rifles, which are also no longer useful to us, but would have been amazing early on. Actually, I will have a couple of these grenades. But I'm here for information, not stuff. Huh, holding down F betrays you. Ah, there is S.T.A.L.K.E.'s flash drive. Boom. And now we just gotta get out of here. Well, it seems we've gained 343 points. I was wondering if we maybe don't get those for selling artifacts, but anyway, I don't see any new diary entries. Well, we do have a new objective. Find out what happened to Ghost. Received from Ghost. This actually looks similar to what it said. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I have some bad news. I'm gonna actually read this, someplace where this isn't deafening. But that's actually brilliant. Have your base someplace where just the natural environment will scare off everyone who might come down. I wonder if it has something to do with the controller or if it's not something else altogether. But that sound doesn't seem to want to leave me. In order to find peace, I might actually have to go through that controller. Alright, where is it at? Radiation, I'm not worried about that. I am protected. Question is, am I protected from you? I don't see you. That controller seems to have split. Nope, never mind! Okay, never mind, you didn't leave, you just moved. Alright, well, I've got something for you. Never mind, no I don't. Ow! Yeah, I hope you felt that. Alright, time for a rifle. Ow. Ow, what's happening? What's happening? That doesn't look good. Is this what happens when you're fed up with my existence? And thus ends that horrifying chapter in this place's history. Oh, look at your feet. I've always wondered if they do retain some kind of awareness. I mean, we sort of know that they do, but do they remember what happened before, or are they just born? Well, I suppose now the squeak of that light does count as relative peace. And we can have a look at what we've got going for us. Tasks. Alright, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I have some bad news. Fang died. They were waiting for us in the village by the warehouses. I think they were waiting a long time. 3 of them. Seems like your average neutrals. Fang sensed them somehow. You know full well he has a good sense. We ran 2 of them down, clearly bandits, but the 3rd turned out smarter than his buddies. He was sitting with Vintar about 100 meters away. Anyway, there's no more Fang. So next time we'll go to the center together. Just the 2 of us. And here's another thing. Those 2 had our descriptions. I can't figure out who would want us killed. Although actually there are quite a few who have something against us. I let the 3rd one get away. I think it was one of the mercs. Had a big scar on his face. Hazel eyes. I'll try to find him. So that's the deal. Keep an eye out and good luck. Oh, there's actually replies. To Ghost. Hey there, buddy. Leaving you some info. Won't try to get connected. Noticed someone following me. I went north. There where we were. We'll try to make it through solo. Sorry, but had no time to wait for you. We'll explain later. And that freak that killed Fang will be sorry he was ever born. I'll cut him to pieces. You find out who he is, and I'll be back soon. We'll have it out with him. We're meeting at our mutual friend's place. You know who and where. A little smiley face. Good luck, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Hey, Kame. You weren't there. You shouldn't have gone to the center alone. But no big deal. I know where and with whom to find you. This is a beautiful bromance. Okay, and this right here is a note from us. Found out that one of S.T.A.L.K.E.'s guys is called Ghost. At least some hint. If I can find the Ghost, I'll be able to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R too. Didn't we see notes from a Ghost in Call of Pripyat? Alright, let's get out of here. We've got places to be. I'm hearing lots of PDAs around. Yep. Maybe, yeah, we're definitely going out the other way. I need to save my ammo. And honestly, sometimes it's just not worth the fight. These guys have got nothing I want. More of you. Okay, so you guys are gonna respawn every time, ain't ya? And you will retreat and try to find a more advantageous time to attack me. However, there's only one way you can come from. I just saw you. I see your glowing eyes in the dark. Oh, there's a whole bunch of you now. Whole bunch of you now. That's a problem. Okay, where's the 3rd and potentially more? It's your eyes that betray you. There we go. I'm gonna have to buy more ammo at this rate. And everything sounds like an inhuman snarl down here, so I can never tell if there's more of you. Okay. So how's that ambush working out for you? Maybe you shouldn't have announced it. Might as well make the last thing we do to explore this, right? Huh. It's actually sort of reminding me a little bit of the factory in Into the Radius. Yeah, you guys took care of this one, but not without cost. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but it's kind of hard to deal with these things when you're right against them. And I know that my ammo will mince you instantly. Over here, or perhaps in one of these lockers. There we go. And we get ourselves another Merc suit. We're going to take that. However, it's going to be a replacement for later. But we are going to have to stash it somewhere. That is a very good find. Saves us a ton of money. Now, what about this other one? Or maybe... Yeah! Oh, wow, I was just going to look out to see if it was in that corner. I really like how... See, the thing is, it's like a weird inversion where the artifacts are much easier to find, but the stashes are much more clever. Yeah. And some grenades. You know what? I'll take them. But it's, ow, a lot of effort for such small potatoes. Which I suppose is kind of what they are. I'm really, really nervous, but also excited because, well, as we know, the dungeon crawling is my favorite part of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'm just going to stock up on the appropriate supplies. I feel like this game, more than Call of Pripyat, has so much more of a sense of direction to it. Without feeling like you're being railroaded. It just seems like everywhere I go, just deciding to talk to someone always leads me down a whole other quest line, and it doesn't feel like a detour, it feels like, really just gaining leads. And the cool thing about it is that, even in contrast to modern RPGs, it just feels so natural. Like, everything feels like, okay, well, while I'm here, I might as well go see what this is about. And then this seemingly small thing unearths this whole other branch. Which is just, it's exactly how I like it, because it makes it feel so much more fluid and breathing. Well, I'm going to record more right now, but until you see the next part, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. And I'm going to have a lot of artifact grabbing to do here.
Chernobyl veterans, join duty. We have a huge responsibility to protect the world from the expanding zone. The world fears the zone's expansion. Join duty and save the innocent.
Damn it, if only someone helped me.